Any office in the whole world and she had to walk into mine.
Is this the office of Mr. Stryker?
Yeah, what's it to you?
My name's Angela Bellatoni, and I have reason to believe that I've been targeted by the mob.
Yeah, what makes you think that?
'Cause they've already murdered my brother.
How do you know the mob killed him?
Well, you see, my brother Luigi was all mixed up in the mob. He was known for being a rat and all. Almost everyone had a reason to off him, and now they have a reason to off me too.
Yeah, so you can testify against him. I've heard this tune before. Why do you need me?
Because you're the best in the biz, and I need you to help me take them down before they get to me.
Look, doll, I appreciate the offer, but the precinct is down the street. Maybe you can find better luck there.
You know better than anybody else that there ain't a damn cop in this town that hasn't been paid off by the mafia. I might as well tie my own noose while I'm at it.
All right, you're a tenacious little dame. How much you willing to pay?
$500.
You know, Miss Bellantoni, I think we're gonna get along just fine. I had decided to pay a little visit to the scene of the crime and to see what I could deduce. Looked like your standard mob killing. Threw him on the street like the trash he was. Poor kid. Didn't look much older than 20. What wasn't standard was the .357 Magnum cartridges on the ground near the body. There was a gunfight here, and I knew the fuzz had something to do with it. Okay, Wilson, you want to tell me why your cops were unloading the weapons at the Bellantoni crime scene?
Glad to see it too, Stryker. What's this about the Ratman case? Since when were you involved with the Bellantonis?
Since yesterday. New client. Now do you mind answering my question? Chief Wilson. Mo Wilson. He's clean. At least, as clean as a cop can be in this precinct. I never thought I'd have to see that smug grin of his again, but it seems circumstances have led me here.
Interesting story, that. I hear Big Columbo's cronies came to check out the body.
Big Columbo, head of the Calavero crime syndicate?
That's the one. You know him?
I've heard rumors, just like everyone else. Now if you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of my hair.
Out of your hair? You know we're the police. This is our job. I like you, Stryker, but you're a loose cannon. I can't have you interfering with my cases.
Take care of yourself, Wilson. I decided to do a little digging on the late Luigi Bellatoni. I wasn't able to uncover anything I didn't already know. He had quite the reputation of being a rat, and just about everyone within 10 miles of the Calaveros had solid motive to kill him. Not much in the way of narrowing it down. I needed another clue, something to help me find my man.
You can find a Miss Camilla Rio on the garage on 20th. At least she usually hangs out around there. She'll tell you what you need to know, but it might take some persuading.
Are you Miss Camilla Rio?
Yeah? What's the wheel?
Tell me everything you know about the murder of Luigi Bellatoni.
Camilla is an associate of the Cavalieros.
What kind of associate?
An escort, Columbo's personal favorite. She's been around long enough to know anything you need to know.
Come on, girlie, I ain't got all day.
You won't shoot me. I know your type. You all big and tough, but you couldn't hurt a fly.
Well, is that a matter of fact? You think I have a problem killing trash like you? Why don't you save us all a little time and stop trying to call my bluff and tell me what I want to know?
Fine. I'll tell. I'll tell you everything you need to know about the rat. I've heard rumors that the big boss has been intended to off him. But I never heard anything about them actually intended to do anything about it.
Nothing at all. Any idea who might have done the deed?
No clue. You might as well shake up the big Columbo himself, though.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm just getting a piece of paper. I'm trying to write down his address.
Whose address?
Columbo. Honestly, I'm kind of glad you're offing him. He's been nothing but trouble for me.
Thanks, doll. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a little meeting to attend to.
Yeah? Columbo? He's coming.
Well. If it ain't the little dick who's been snooping around our operation.
How'd you know I was coming?
What? Do you really think you could weasel answers out of my girl without me hearing about it? Now let's cut the chit-chat, Stryker. What do you hear about?
I'm looking into the murder of my client's brother.
Ah, Miss Bellatoni hired you. Lovely dame, ain't she? But that still don't explain why you're coming to me.
Because you're the one that killed him, or at least hired the men who did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cut the crap, you can't fool me.
I don't appreciate these false accusations.
The evidence is crystal clear, Columbo. Everyone this side of the Mississippi knows you wanted the Rat Man dead.
Yeah, and so did everybody else in this rat hole of a town.
But you were the one with the balls to actually go through with it, weren't you?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Stryker.
He was killed on your goddamn turf.
That hasn't been my turf in years.
What do you mean it ain't your turf?
That part of town is Nicoletti's territory now.
Then why did the police find one of your men at the crime scene?
Bellatoni was one of mine, wasn't he? What kind of boss would I be if I didn't send someone to go check it out? Where do you think you're going?
Hello, Angela? I'm calling to tell you that I got Columbo to confess. I thought you might like to celebrate at my place. Great. See you there. Angela, it's a pleasure. I have some champagne in the back.
That's quite nice of you. Ace, what are you doing? What's the gun about?
Shut it, dollface. I know you killed your brother.
But I didn't do it. I didn't kill him.
Don't try it. I know the apartment building where Luigi was killed was in Nicoletti territory.
Ace, I'm so sorry.
Then I started to think about it. The job was too sloppy for a Calavero hit.
But how do you know it was me?
I checked the lease on the room Luigi was thrown out of. It was signed by him and you. The one thing that's got me hung up is why you needed a PI to investigate a murder you committed.
Ever since he got tied up with that crowd, he ain't never been the same. He came home drunk, bloody, and angry. They turned him into a murderer. And one day I just snapped, and I offed him myself. I intended to frame those bastards and take them all down.
Framing the mob's no small job, sweetheart. But that still doesn't explain why you needed me.
I expected you to get yourself killed. Usually when the man who's investigating a case gets murdered, he's usually on the right tracks. I know Camilla would tip you off to Columbo, and he'd take care of you.
I don't go down that easy, doll face. Sounds like your ride is here.
You can't do this to me.
You can't stop justice, angel face. They say the city never sleeps. I can attest to that. Every hour of every day, you can find some degenerate scumbag raping or stabbing in some alleyway somewhere. In this business, you gotta learn that you're not gonna be able to lock up every single one of them. Hell, you'd be lucky to lock up a dozen. I'm not too sure why I still do this. Doesn't pay all that well. Certainly not a lucrative career in my book. Maybe it's because I can sleep a little better at night knowing I did my part in cleaning up these streets. This city ain't special. You find trash like this all over. Any office in all the world, and she had to walk into mine.